Alrighty, welcome back to Let's Play Bioshock 2. So, I believe we're finally going to get finished with Pauper's drop in this level, or this level within this video, rather, which is going to be a huge relief, because, as with the previous game, here I go again mentioning the previous game, some of the levels do tend to drag out for quite some time. We've been pretty good about that so far in this game, but we are going to have a lot more drawn-out, boring sequences of the same level, compared to the previous game where I can pretty much zoom right through them. When splicers start their little AI script to run towards a health station, they are determined, it seems. Like, they will not stop, even if they're like... Because, I mean, their life depends on it, I guess, so they might as well. But, we got the drill dash in the last video, and I'm going to continue to abuse that as much as I can because it's so awesome. And it can one-shot pretty much the basic, low-health type splicers, like the thuggish splicers. Remember the leadhead splicers being a lot tougher in the previous game, relatively speaking, so... There we go, we drill dashed through the, whatchamacallit there, the debris in front of the Sinclair Deluxe, and now we're inside. This is normally where I do the last gather, and where I fight the little sister, where I fight the big sister for this level, but I decided not to do that this time, because it's not really the best place to fight her at all. But, this is essentially going to consist of the rest of the level. This is all the unexplored areas we haven't been to yet. Kind of reminds me of the Fontaine's Home from the Poor in the previous game. But, does have some random splicers hidden around here, and this is the home of Grace Holloway, so she's made herself at home in here. And now we're going to have to decide what we're going to do about her.
Now, Gracie was on the top floor. Get on up there and persuade her to...
Problem that I've noticed using the drill dash is as soon as you see a splicer, you just want to lunge at them and kill them instantly. And it's like, that's one of the reasons why I keep forgetting to use the research camera on them. So let me go ahead and do that. Now, I didn't get any... Well, actually, I did get some points for, even though I didn't get that electrobolt on screen, she was still electrocuted when I started recording, so I guess it still applied. I do like the whole film reel look, though. It does look pretty cool, and it adds to the the retro feel of this game. The very nostalgic, but so we don't have any hot auto hack darts, so I think I'm gonna test my luck here and see if I can hack this thing. Hell yeah. I remember the first time I hacked one of these things while my next door neighbor was watching me play it, and he didn't think I was going to be able to do it the first time, and I did, and he's like, well, damn, he has timing. I don't particularly like those types of mini-games, but I can still do them. But basically, we're just prolonging the inevitable here. We need to get up to Grace, because she has the ability to let us progress to the next level. We need to get that from her. But as I'm going to go ahead and spoil it now. As we get closer to her, we're going to be presented with a choice. And the reason I'm bringing this up now is because this is one of the choices that we're going to make that is going to affect what type of run we're doing. You can, in addition to the choices that we make regarding the Little Sisters, there's also choices regarding key characters that we meet throughout the game and whether or not we're going to let them live or die. And there's a fairly safe, moral gray area regarding those characters to argue whether or not it's a good idea to do one or the other. So, it's pretty interesting in that... Where the hell did he go? Huh. It's a pretty interesting idea. And but this run, being that this run is going to be entirely evil, we are going to kill all of them. So, not to spoil that, but that's just part of being evil in this run, and it'll affect the ending. I'm not sure if you get an alternate evil ending if you harvest all the Little Sisters, but you then do not kill the side characters. You spare them. You might get a different ending for that, because I know there's 3 variations on the ending in which you harvest Little Sisters, and I'll get to more to that when we actually get to the end of the game. We get a great new tonic here called Phrasing Drill. This is basically the equivalent of the freezing wrench from the previous game, where we melee things and we can freeze them. And it's hilarious because we can shatter splicers when we hit them. And I would like to have this later in the game, especially when I mention that all drill setup that's just like obscenely overpowered. And one of the most awesome things to do in this game. That would be one of the ones I'd like to have, but mostly throughout this game we're not going to have enough tonic slots to really utilize that because we have much more higher priorities. I still want to have the drill power equipped most of the time if I can, but I can deal without the freezing drill. But that's the only drill elemental attack we can have on the drill. We still have the elemental absorbing or resisting tonics that we can equip as well. We also have the what is it, static discharge, where we get hit and we shoot out electricity from us. Now that would be one that, like I said, that was a very good one in the previous game, and was almost an essential one that we get right at the beginning of the game. But I kind of neglect to get that one usually in this game. I don't know if I'll do it in this run, but okay, right now I'm trying to find my way into that room with the Power of the People station in it. I'm having a hard time remembering how to do it, which is lame of me, I know. But obviously I want to get that because I have a much needed upgrade for the shotgun to get. Actually, I have 3 much needed upgrades for the shotgun to get, but you guys know what those are already. But basically, I want to max out the I want to max out the rivet gun. I want to max out the machine gun. I want to max out the shotgun. And I'd like to upgrade the well, I can't really spoil it really. The grenade launcher when we ever get that. That's awesome. We got a ton of research on that thing. I may or may not get the final upgrade for the drill. I don't think that's terribly crucial for the all drill setup if you want to go for that, but it is a nice touch to make sure you're maximizing the power of your one weapon you're going to limit yourself to. And that would be a very interesting run through this game, is an all drill run. And it wouldn't be that hard either, especially because of the tonics we get later in the game. And as I said in the previous video with the drill dash, it is very good for locomotion as well, being able to go a lot faster. Wow, I'm really stupid. I did not think to go back here. Should have researched that turret first, but, you know. Okay. So here's the Power of the People station. Let's make our decision. I'm going to max out the rivet gun for the time being. Now, the rivet gun will be pretty powerful for the rest of the game when it's maxed out like this, for this very reason that the third and final upgrade to it will set enemies on fire! And it will basically eliminate the use of the incinerate plasma, although we will still be using that against tougher enemies and we're not going to be attacking with the rivet gun. But if we're just interested in dealing a lot of damage and inflicting the fire status to where enemies are not attacking us anymore because they're on fire, then it's really good for that. So not only will we be able to do obscene amounts of critical hit damage by dealing headshots and whatnot, but we'll also be able to stop oncoming fire from setting the firing splicers on fire. So it's a really nice ability. It's not quite as bad as the chemical thrower was, but it's still nice to have an alternate to using the incinerate. And there's something like that for the electroball as well, where there's something we can inflict electricity. But more on that when it's relevant. Very sure does put a lot of effort into maintaining this place. I mean, geez. Yeah, like I said, even against the Brood Splicer, what do you call it? The drill dash is pretty powerful. There we go. You think the shotgun is good now? Just wait until we get the upgrades for that. This double barrel shotgun pretty much personifies everything I love about double barrel shotguns in games, though. And it's not an inconvenient weapon to use either because of its two-shot reload, and that'll be explained when we get one of the upgrades, because there is an upgrade that will counteract that.
And this grudge against you was
Oh, we're out of hacking targets. Or hacking darts. That's not good. We're gonna go and manually hack this thing. There we go, like a pro. So we're almost up to Grace's room. Now this is where I'm going to explain essentially the pros and cons of your decision to let her live or die. And obviously there's the morality aspect of it, to where the fact that she's not really done anything directly to us. Her hatred for us is purely based out of bias, force-fed to her by Sophia. So we don't really have any reason to. I mean, and she's an unarmed old woman. I mean, seriously, how low are we? But it goes on from there. Then there's the aspect of, you know, she's put us in harm's way more times than a few by sending so many splicers after us and whatnot. So no loose ends, you know. I'm gonna listen to all these audio diaries before I go in here. This one especially has a plot point. Aha, it's a secret switch.
I turned my back and someone took you. It happened so quick.
Like I said, a secret switch.
Mama to you, girl. I couldn't
There we go,
protect
that's better.
you. This poster of Dr. Lamb in my room is staring me down like it knows I'm ashamed. I've always been loyal to your real mother, Eleanor. Always trusted
Alright, Grace.
her with my
Daddy's home.
secrets. But I lost you. What will the doctor think of me now?
The big mad boogeyman is here.
Go on, take it. I won't have you touching me. Dr. Lamb trusted me to care for her child. And I tried. But baby Eleanor disappeared. And then one day, I see her walking with you, looking wrong. And when I tried to hold her, you knocked me down. Broke my jaw. So I'm ready, baby snatcher. Come on in and finish the job.
Your call, friend. Grace is unarmed.
Let's see
for what it's
how
worth.
to kill her. Like I said, you can take the override key and just leave, and that's how you spare her.
Swan song. Well, I back your survival instinct, Chief. In Rapture, a bleeding heart tends to bring in the sharks. Now, head back and free up this train station. Eleanor's waiting.
Now, I actually, as far as success in the game itself goes, regardless of your morality choice for this game, I vastly prefer to actually keep her alive than to kill her, because there's not really that many benefits for killing her. I mean, sure, you get some decent loot from her corpse, but ow. Yeah, there's going to be a ton of enemies that are going to spawn in and try to stop us as we're trying to leave here, because they know that we've gone after her. But we spawn behind the turret, so the turret's kind of useless now. And that brings me to the good side. The drawback of killing her, the incentive to not kill her, is that she will realize that you may or may not actually have a kind heart in you because you spared her, and that maybe she was wrong about you the whole time. And in doing so, she will basically come to your side and then try to help you. And it's really cool. I like that they did that. And basically by doing that, she's going to send She's going to send a elite security bot to come help you, and it'll be helping you during this sequence of trying to escape from all these splicers that spawn in. And the AI is going to decide it doesn't know what it's doing anymore, and yeah. I guess after she blew herself up with her own grenade, she Her brain got a little bit scrambled there. But like I said, the security bot would be helping a lot through all this. We're just going to try to Leroy our way out of here and not worry about it. I will be doing some research, though, just because. I guess. But, yeah, I vastly prefer to keep her alive than to kill her, but, oh, I love this game. It's whatever you prefer to do, though, and there'll be more characters like that later on, so... Yeah, heavy rivets with the fully upgraded rivet gun. Damn, that's powerful. And there's that glitch again where we don't have our second arm out. Oh, that guy has an audio diary as well in his corpse. That's the main reason I wanted to kill him, because, like I said, I'm trying to get as many audio diaries as possible, and he is a scripted spawn, so taking his audio diary from his corpse is essential. And now we can leave, finally. We've dealt with all the little sisters here, we fought the big sister, we acquired the research camera, we have all our upgrades and everything, and we dealt with Grace Holloway, so we are done and ready to go. We finally get out of Pauper's drop, and all the better for it. Hopefully the next couple levels will not be quite as long. This one took several videos to make. But they will be the same basic formula, so less explanation will hopefully be required for the future parts.